airlines have been as badly hit by the Iran war as Qatar Airways. In an exclusive interview, the new chief executive, been in the post barely 7 months, told me it's the most significant crisis in its history. Qatar was first hit by Iranian strikes on February the 28th and immediately closed its airspace. All Qatar Airways flights were cancelled until early March. Even now, capacity is being built back up again, but it remains below pre-war levels. Nonetheless, the new chief executive, Hamad Al-Khater, tells me demand has bounced way back in a major way.
So I got a call on February 28th. Airspace was shut over the Iraq border. We said, all right, we're going to have to contend with about 24 aircrafts coming into HIA, and we'll move accordingly. We've been there before, that felt familiar. Suddenly, the whole region's airspace was shut. You know, one of the biggest lessons of this is to remain calm in the face of all this pressure. And we moved from there. If you look at our performance right now, thankfully, everything was done in a safe manner. There was no harm to infrastructure. We took safety as a paramount factor and moved accordingly. The safety of our passengers and our crew, of course, our teams were under immense pressure to deliver it, and they've done immensely well in the crisis.
So now you're building it back up again.
Yes.
There is still a level of uncertainty, and there is still very high fuel prices.
Correct.
How are you going to manage that?
We're not out of the woods just yet.
Far from it. I mean, the woods are as far as I can see.
Let me put things into perspective. The skies are open for Qatar Airways, but the strait remains closed for now. So we're provisioning. We fly to we have about 166 destinations. We've mapped out all of our outstations and airports where we believe there's high risk. We believe there's sufficient headway from a proper critical fuel supply shortages. Having said that, we're looking after the health of the business, so we're provisioned accordingly. And resilience and emergency and planning was just a core paramount factor in how we operate in the months to come.
Do you think you're going to have any fuel issues? And then the second related point, of course, is the cost of putting up ticket prices to pay for the extra fuel. Everybody's doing it. That will hit demand.
We've seen demand bounce back at a pretty surprising level. What we expected was a U-shaped recovery is coming closer to a V-shape right now. Loads, just 5 days ago, crossed north of 80%. Australia to Europe, the kangaroo route is bouncing back. India, US flows are bouncing back. China, Africa. We're seeing some pretty robust and resilient demand in the outset. Yes, fuel price is a risk. Yes, we have to pivot and steer accordingly from a price perspective to see what's appropriate for our passengers. But the loads speak for themselves.
One of the decisions, you had results recently. Profits were quite good, 1.9 billion, I think it was.
1.94.
1.94 billion dollars.
Net profit.
The decision in your statement of the results, you talk about the 57,800 people. Correct. That work there. You talk about the standard of professionalism that defines this organisation, and it deserves to be recognised. And then the board takes the decision not to give a bonus this year. That sends a contradictory message. On the one hand, you're saying to your staff, well done, you all did very well, you deserve to be recognised, and then you don't pay a bonus. With hindsight, was that the right decision?
Putting things into perspective, this is the most significant crisis that this country and airline has faced in its modern history. We have done it in the good years. Last year, the year before that, and for the first time even the year before that, where we've paid a bonus. My focus here is on the preservation of jobs and on the health and continuity of
But you just made $2 billion, and bonuses are paid on the basis of previous years. Your competitors paid a bonus, and if I'm not mistaken, there's been an unofficial sick out where some of your employees have not. It seems like you're almost saying we don't care.
This crisis has affected us in significant ways. However, we're demonstrated that we can effectively reward our employees in the good times. And my focus is to make sure we get out of the woods and make sure that we can do that again in the future.
If there is a staffing crisis, or if the staff do continue with their displeasure at management, what will you do?
Health of the business remains paramount, and preservation of jobs. And that's what I'm focusing on. If I bring that back to what's important to us, it's our people. Well, that means it's culture, it's empowerment, and it's upskilling. But it's also a focus on growth, which is still set to continue, by the way. We've got about 210 wide-body orders as a result of our deal that we inked with Boeing last year. That's set to come. And a renewed focus on consistency, putting the passenger up front. These factors are going to make sure that we're in a much healthier position once we're out of this crisis.